Evening, Husky fans, as we're coming to you here from Vermillion, getting started as the band was tearing down. We were setting up, so nice work by Thompson, and we're knotted up here 1-1. Serving for the Huskies is Sophia Giorgio. Chris is going to give us the starters for both teams here in a moment.
Wait till we get a little break in the action here, but jump right into it. Starting for the Tanagers tonight, number 1, Annika Barnett. Number 4, Brooklyn Voss. Number 5, Shaylin Puckett. Number 8, Brooke Jensen. Number 10, Claire Doty. Number 11, Kelsey O'Neill. And number 16, Serena Gap. So those are the starters for the Tanagers. On the Husky side of the net, we have number 0, Alyssa Kitka. Number 2, Danica Torres. Number 5, Caitlin Van Rokel. Number 10, Sophia Giorgio. Number 11, Josie Curry. Number 13, Bentley Colbaum. And number 16, Natalie Heirts.
Huskies hit it long. Earlier there was a block at the net by Brewer and Curry. We're knotted up here 2-2. Husky coaches are Loyland, Cooper, and Gehring. Head coach is Cooper, and our final regular season game here tonight. Huskies come in with a record of 21-8, 4-4 in the conference. Rated 3rd in the region. And Vermillion comes in with a record of 10-17, 3-2 in the conference. 7th seed.
Yep, so a lot riding on it. It appears Elk Point has locked up the number 3 seed in the regions, which will start next week, but Vermillion just behind T area right now, so if Vermillion can pull off the win, maybe they can move themselves up and play these Huskies next week, but we hope that doesn't happen tonight, but
the Huskies will be at home either way.
Correct.
On Tuesday.
Waiting for our opponent at this point. So, Colbaum with the big swing there. Nice dig by O'Neill. Pushed outside to Gap this time. Giorgio keeps it alive. Kitka to Brewer. Pushes it over with 2 hands. Outside again to Gap, and she hits that ball into the net.
Blocked at the net. I'm going with a block.
That didn't even clear the net.
Well, I'm giving it to the kids. A block. The net, it's a little high on that side, I think.
Kitka back to serve. Baylor was on the server seat that time. Gap going outside to Gap a lot that time. Oh, Ashley Brewer in the net. They say it was tipped. Keeps it alive. Set by Doty. This time it went to Voss, who hits it into the tape.
Now that one was blocked at the net, I think. Nice block by Heirts.
Yes.
Kitka serving again for the Huskies.
Gap that time. Back set to Doty. Doty back sets that time to Puckett, and she hits it outside of the red line there.
I believe Doty last year, if I remember right, had some kind of set record here in Vermillion, or set some kind of milestone for sets, maybe.
I believe so last year.
Yeah, because I remember saying to Kendall she's back for another year. I don't know about records. So.
Pirates in the net that time. Point over to the Tanagers. Jensen checks back in for the Tanagers, replacing O'Neill. Yep, Voss was serving. Brewer sends that one too long that time.
Long over there now. That's the Tanagers cross-country coach. I'll go over and talk to her about it. See what she thinks about it. From our perfect angle on that one, looked in, I think. Huh?
That was close. Kick cut to Giorgio with the one-handed set. Brewer bumps that one over. Good job by Doty to keep that alive. And Gap's going to send that one way deep. Kicker runs it down. Giorgio to Colbaum this time, and into the net. Point Tanagers.
Little long. Colbaum was a little deep from that one. A little far off, I think. A step back than what she's used to.
Those passes come over long like that. Kicker did a good job running it all the way to the back line, but that makes it a little harder for Giorgio. Oh, Heirts got way underneath that one.
Good job by Heirts initially to receive it from the net.
Yep. just got underneath it, popped it up.
Huskies need a play to get them going here a little bit.
Torres to Giorgio and back to Colbaum. That's who you want to go to when you need a play. Oh, nice job by Brewer to keep it alive. Diving save by Giorgio there, and then Brewer unable to tap it over the net. And the Huskies are going to take a timeout. And so will we. We'll be back right after this.
All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. For NHL coverage, Minnesota Wild. For NBA coverage, Minnesota Timberwolves. For MLB coverage, Chicago Cubs. And the best games in both college and the pros with the ESPN Radio featured games. Never miss out on the action.
Huskies coming off a nice win in Madison. 4-game win, winning 3-1.
Yep. Set them up real nice for this run here into the postseason.
Always a nice trip home from Madison.
Always on a bus. Always a long one. Jensen takes that one over for the Tanagers. Kick is there. Giorgio to Heiritz with the tip off the hands of Jensen. Oh, they say it went off the net. And not Jensen's hands, so that would be 4 hits.
10-5.
Yep.
Huskies need a stop here quick.
Brooklyn Voss continuing to serve. Torres to Giorgio, pushed outside to Brewer this time, tips it to the middle. Doty was there. Oh, big swing that time by Gap. Kick is there, though. There's a good hit. That line is open. Colbaum did a good job dropping that outside shoulder, putting it right down the line.
Yeah, just in.
Yeah, it's hard sometimes when you take your libero out when that middle has to serve in the back row. I'm guessing Voss doesn't get a ton of work on defense back there, so she played cross and Colbaum went line.
Neerman serving for the Huskies. Nice serve by Hannah.
Out to Gap. Giorgio pops it up, but it goes over her head out of bounds.
That was a kill.
Yes, that was a great kill there by Gap.
Gap, Doty, they got it going on when they get to the front.
That Gap's only a junior as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Neerman. Oh boy, little miscommunication there. Neerman to Heiritz, and it was in between Danica and Alyssa that time, and they kind of looked at each other. And the ball ends up falling on the Husky side. Oh, Neerman to Giorgio to Brewer. Nice dig by the libero that time. O'Neill sends it over. Kick sets up Brewer again. Right to O'Neill. Outside Gap. Off the block of Heiritz, and Brewer lands out of bounds.
Tanagers are feeding off a little bit of that band that we had at the beginning. Nice job by Vermillion's band.
Yep, they kind of have all the momentum. Huskies need a little energy. Pretty quiet on both sides of the net here. You just find the rhythm here. That's a good spot.
Good read right there.
Yep. And it's early. Get down early in a match like this. It's 1 point at a time. There is no time limit. You just got to keep, for every point you give up, you got to win a couple back.
Van Rokel serving for the Huskies.
Yeah, hopefully
see if she can chip away.
Caitlin can string a few together, and that's the announcer jinx there, Jeffrey.
No, come on. I know.
Service error, Jeff Newhart.
The BA guy here at Vermillion was talking when she was serving. There's got to be a rule against that.
She can wait next time. Maybe we won't talk about the fact that she has had some good streaks this year.
Yes, definitely has.
That went askew that time for the Tanagers. Blocked by Jensen on the Heiritz attempt. Pushed outside to Torres this time. That one goes long.
That one was long, yeah.
Yep.
Good movement at the net, though, just a little long.
Yep, just getting underneath it a little bit. Gap serving for the Tanagers. Giorgio
Van Rokel.
Van Rokel from the back row that time. Hits it in the net, and the Huskies will take their second timeout of the game.
16-7. We'll take a timeout as well.
Elk Point native Dr. Devin Penfield and the team at the dentist at Elk Point believe that your family deserves the highest level of dental care in a friendly and relaxing atmosphere. That's why they're happy to provide the community with a low-stress, comfortable dental home. Patients are loving and having the latest technology in a small-town setting. Dr. Penfield and her team enjoy serving such a wonderful community. Schedule your appointment today by calling 605-356-2271.
We're back here to Vermillion as Coach Cooper, if you're listening out there, Coach Gary's giving them some instructions here. We'll get them rocking and rolling. 16-7 here in game number 1. Huskies usually when they come out of these timeouts get a nice little run going, so let's see if we can keep it going here. Kill attempt there by Heyerts, and there's one of them. So 16-8, kill by Heyerts. Nice start out of the timeout. We'll try to be at our very best if Coach Cooper is listening here. We want to be top of our game.
That's right.
Serving was Heyerts for the Huskies.
Yep. O'Neal sends that one over, and that one goes in the net.
Blocked by Curry. 16-10. 16-9. Tell you, the clock operator there, he's quick on the points.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
there we go. Ace for Heyerts.
There we go.
We'll take an ace.
So 3-0 run out of a timeout. Heyerts, I'm not going to say it till after the serve. There we go. Beautiful.
Back to Gap in the back row. A big swing by Jensen.
Nice
dig
job
by Van Rokel. Oh.
Nice job by Caitlin.
Yep. Popped it up. That's hard. That was a tough hit there by Jensen. Van Rokel.
Coming right at you.
Yeah, and they kind of just shot it right at Giorgio, and she was on the move. Unable to do anything with it.
Get it back right away here.
Yep. O'Neal serving now for the Tanagers. Josie Curry, with the left-handed tip that time. Barnett to Voss. Wow, that was a great set there by Barnett.
It was a nice play, yeah. 3 of them there, and Voss was the front one and went and got it first.
Yep, a little quick set there. Huskies' defense wasn't quite ready.
Yeah, almost looked like they were out of position, but then after you execute it, looked like they were perfect.
Oh, good job there by Curry keeping that one alive. Hey, there we go. We'll take that.
Curry, and then initially was who over there tipped across by Giorgio, wasn't it, right away?
Yep.
So Torres back to serve, 18-11.
Kolbaum back in the front row for the Huskies. Torres now serving. To Gap that time. Sends it out to Doty. Pushes it to the middle. Askew takes that one over. Giorgio back set this time to Curry. Oh, got underneath a little bit. All she could do was tip that. Did a good job. Nice job, Van Rokel tracking that ball down.
Nice job.
Nice spot, Bentley.
Bentley on that side, up that line, is there all the time.
That line is open.
And I think even if it isn't, they're going to dive at it just like they did there. So nice work. 18-12. Torres still on the serve.
Yep. And if you're the EPJ coaching staff, you're telling Bentley, keep going line on something like that. You don't have to hit it even as hard as you don't have to crank it. I mean, Bentley can definitely put the ball away, but just find that opening right now. Oh, tip that time.
Good
Giorgio's
job,
there.
Giorgio.
Kick cut this time to Kolbaum. She goes cross. Oh, off the block. Oh, nice hustle, Huskies.
That was a big block at the net on Kolbaum. 19-12. Game number 1. Torres dig it out. Nice job. Set to Kolbaum. Tried up the line.
Doty was there that time, though. Tap over by Askew that time.
Kitka digs it out. Set to Kolbaum again. That'll fall.
We'll
nice
that.
job.
Yep. Block was there initially, but because it went off the top of the net.
Right between them.
Right between them on their way back down.
Yeah, once it hits the net, then all bets are off because it
Messes
changes everything
timing.
for everybody on both sides.
Giorgio serving. Oh, nice job there by Josie keeping that one on the Tanager side of the net.
Yeah, we're kind of
dig by Kolbaum. Back set.
Tip.
Brewer tight to the net for Doty. Tip by Askew. She keeps it alive. Doty back set this time to Barnett. Giorgio pushes outside once again to Kolbaum. Off
nice
the block.
job. Good job by Bentley right there to get it across. Timeout. Tanager. We're taking a timeout here as well.
Todd's Electric Service with shops in Pierre and Vermillion. We offer a full spectrum of electrical services covering Central, North Central, and Southeast South Dakota. We are licensed, insured, and ready to work on your agricultural, commercial, or residential project. Need a quote? Give us a call. Todd's Electric Service, the line to power.
We're back. If things get a little shaky here, our videographer is having herself a little supper. I guess when I grew up, it was always if you get one for yourself, you should bring for everyone.
God. Do they not teach sharing?
Needless
they
to
don't
say,
teach sharing in first grade, do they? No, Caroline?
to say, we ain't got anything, but we won't go into that. Giorgio on the serve. Dug out nicely. Kill attempt now. Coming. Nice job by Curry. It's going to be a lift. Yeah, that probably was.
Caroline got a paper cut trying to open her sandwich.
Probably love. 20-14 now. Serving
Baylor.
is Bailey Baylor. Say that a couple times real quick. Nice kill there by Curry.
Good job.
Curry likes to tap him, but when she comes hard to hit one, it's tough to block him. I like when she comes at him hard.
That was kind of a tough ball, too. That was pretty close to the net, but she did a good job just kind of snapping her wrist on that one.
Ladies all the time, crazy how you come that hard, hit it, and then stop on a dime so you don't go flying into the net.
Oh. Nice job by Hyris to get her hands on that. That was a hard hit by Gap that time. And
beautiful by Brewer.
It was out.
Out.
Just out. Once
Dang,
again,
that
the
looked
line
good.
is open.
Yeah.
Though.
That was out on the far side because it was in as far as long, I guess. I was only watching length.
Yep, it went wide.
Yeah. And she called it long.
Yep. Boss is now serving. Pushed outside to Brewer this time. Doty was there. Barnett to Gap.
Now
Torres with the dig. This time to Hyritz with the tip off the hands of Jensen. And it lands on the Husky side.
Huskies moving around better now, though.
Yep.
Just even that series didn't go our way, but they're moving a lot better that time.
Yep.
Yeah, nothing you're going to do about that. 23-15. Going to buckle down here and get a run going of our own, but that's a tough break right there. Game of inches, right? Inch farther down, it's a point for us.
Yep. And that one goes long.
Inch farther up, and we receive it perfectly. 23-16. Huskies have used both of their timeouts. The managers have used one.
Neerman back now for the Huskies to serve.
Cobom checking out, and who checked it?
Neerman.
Neerman checked it. Got it.
Gap with the roll shot that time. Giorgio's there. Kitka runs it on. Torres with the big swing. Nice dig there by O'Neill.
Yeah.
Doty goes outside to Gap again. Off the
nice play
hands
by
of the block
Giorgio.
there. Kick cut to Brewer. Roll shot to the middle. Dig by O'Neill. Hyritz takes a swing. Another dig by O'Neill.
That's a great play by that
Doty
girl.
back set. Giorgio gets her hands on it. Nice hustle there by Kitka. Wow.
O'Neill with some great plays there.
Yep.
That one looked like it might have been out, too. Giorgio let it go, but who knows? And you don't know where you're at there. And play like that, you can't let it go.
Oh, Brewer with the overpass that time. Gap to Barnett. To Jensen. Oh, boy. And that's a lift.
First point, first game to the Tanagers.
Quality care close to home. That's Horizon Healthcare in Elk Point. For immunizations and well child visits to family health, we're right here for all ages with convenient hours and timely appointments. Local care for you and your family makes life easier with less travel, greater personal attention, and overall wellness for life. That's Horizon Healthcare's Elk Point Community Health Center.
We're back here as the Tanagers take game number 1. The Husky football team will be in action Thursday night at home against Redfield with a 6 o'clock kickoff.
6 o'clock.
Kendall will be back. The action on that one. Right now he's in the combine somewhere, we think. We don't know.
That's what I was told. So
we don't know. We don't have a confirmation. But Huskies trying to bounce back in game number 2, coming off a nice win in Madison last week Friday on the little Thursday night football, Friday night volleyball routine. And looking to open up region play at home against the opponent yet to be determined on Tuesday night. Husky cross-country team ran at the state meet on Saturday. Joe Cross finished in 9th place with a time of 16:53. So congratulations to Joe. And Ashley also represented the Husky cross-country team in Huron quite well. So congratulations to them and the entire team. Ashley Stark.
Yep.
Yes, Ashley Stark.
Nice day for it out there.
Yeah, it was a
A little
very
windy,
nice
a little
day.
windy on Saturday.
Not bad, doable. A lot better than the region that we ran here in Vermillion. That was a little windy. It put a couple rocks in my pocket to keep me from blowing down the fairway because it was windy that day. Temperature was all right when you're running. You think of beautiful temperature, but sometimes chillier is a little bit better.
Yep.
So almost a little too warm. But yeah, a great day to watch. Some great runners for sure. Couple kids from Belfouche. Belfouche winning the team title for boys, and Sioux Falls Christian winning the team title for girls in Class A. So some talented runners all the way around. 125 in the boys race. So
Apparently the theme tonight for our student section is country? I don't know. I just see a lot of cutoff jean shorts and cowboy boots.
that they look sharp. They're really getting going. Now things are going to turn around. The crowd is here.
We're ready now.
The girls were moving a lot better there towards the end, a little bit to get going. Sometimes you think a quick bus ride, but it's a different start time than what you're used to. Everything kind of going. And when we first walked in, kind of mentioned and said the whole thing seemed a little flat.
All right, so see if the EPJ student section here, these football boys, can get them going. Well, they had to stop and get Dairy Queen before they came, so now they're ready.
I don't blame them.
Now they're ready.
Here we go.
Doty serving for the Tanagers. Giorgio pops it up. Coban just wide.
I was just about to say, good if the Huskies can jump on them early here, right from the start. Tough one long here. Let's see if they can get it stopped right away.
Yep. Kick this time to Giorgio to Josie Curry off the block of the Tanagers.
That's got to be too many hits. Lift, thank God. Yeah.
Ashley Brewer rotates in from Point-Jefferson. Serving will be Sophia Giorgio.
Giorgio is serving.
Outside.
Nice block over there by Brewer and Curry.
That was a hard swing by Voss that time. Barnett able to sneak that ball through the block of Curry and Brewer.
Yep, darn, they were right there again and knock it down. Net kind of helped a little bit too on that block.
Kohlbaum this time sends it up towards the net. Giorgio to Brewer with the tip. Doty's there. Tip over by Voss. Caught the Huskies back on their heels a little bit that time.
Yeah, that was quick across. Not really ready for that one at all.
That's really the first time Voss has tipped it tonight too.
Yep.
Boy, she's been swinging hard. Kick cut to Giorgio. Back set to Curry. On the other side, it was Baylor to Doty to off the hands of Brewer that time.
They're calling it tip,
The tip, yep.
I don't know.
I was looking down at my program for
Yeah,
a
I don't
second.
know if it was tipped either.
I missed this line down here. Was
I didn't
right
think
on
so,
it.
but nobody said anything.
Nope.
So usually you'd have some kind of reaction if they did, that they thought did it, but they didn't. So
Nope.
5-1 here. There, we'll
Take that.
take
Baylor
that on
hits
forced
that one.
air.
Yep, Baylor hits that one in the net. Pirates coming in for the Huskies. And
Kitka back to serve.
Gap to Doty to Gap. Kitka pops that ball up. Giorgio pushes it towards the middle. Nice roll shot by Kobam there, but Doty's there. Oh, just over the outstretched hands of Brooklyn Voss that time. She's got long arms, just not quite that long.
Didn't have the timing that time,
Nope.
that's for sure.
She was ready for that quick, and her setter set it up too high that time. Gap to Doty, back set this time.
Same thing.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not.
That was a good play, though. You got that setter running towards the outside. That defense, their whole attention shifts to Gap on the outside.
Yeah, and she's coming right from
sit right behind her.
Yeah.
Doty just put that one a little too high. Oh, there
Now
we go.
Huskies are going here now. 5-5.
Yep. Feeling a little momentum.
Yep. Keep it going here, Kitka. Yeah, I don't know, that other set was, I think it was just mistimed there by Voss a little bit. I think it was there.
Might have been a little miscommunication, too. Doty all the way to the outside, the Gap that time. Come on, Danica. There you go.
Send it across. Nice
Get
job.
over.
Oh, I thought it went across.
Good hustle there by Torres.
Yep, that was good effort.
She almost crashed in this wall. I can't quite see it on our camera, but ball went into this back wall back here, so nice hustle. And Giorgio almost able to get it over. Torres to Giorgio to Brewer. Oh,
nice big
Voss.
back.
Yeah, Voss is able to keep that one alive. And Gap hits that one in the net.
Brewer with the kill on one side, the block on the other.
O'Neal back in for the Tanagers. Neerman checking in for the Huskies. Knotted up here at 6 early in set number 2. This time Jensen gets a swing. Oh! That went off of Brewer and Heiritz on the block. And then Heiritz tried to save it there. Kind of punches it into Brewer that time. Barnett's serving. She sends that one long. Van Rokel checking back in. Got a little tape on her hand. I did see her go to the training room at the end of that first set. A little tape on her thumb. Doesn't look too worse for the wear, though. Sends that ball over. Jensen with the roll shot that time. Kitka to Giorgio to Torres off the block. O'Neal keeps it alive.
Nice play.
Gap to Barnett. Giorgio backs it to Heiritz. Oh, great swing. The block is there, though, to keep it alive. Back set to Doty that time.
Good dig by Kitka.
Giorgio to Torres. Oh, block, but Torres is there. Giorgio pops that ball over to O'Neal. Barnett to Jensen. She sends that one out.
Nice job. That was a good play there all the way around. Huskies moving well.
Being more aggressive. Sometimes when you get down early in a set, you're scared being aggressive. You'd rather not make that mistake.
Kitka serving again.
Staying aggressive. O'Neal checked out for the Tanagers that time. Might be in a little bit of maybe a little bit of pain over there, so hopefully she's all right.
Make a run against Serbia now. She's good back there for them.
Huskies were in the net on that one. Wrong sheet here. Askew checks back in for the Tanagers this time.
Gap serving.
Torres with the big swing right between the block there. Barnett to Jensen. Oh. That's a tough ball by Jensen. Coming around, getting her shoulders all the way around. She had to kind of make a run at that one, but turns. Puts it right where the Huskies were not. Gap gets to serve again. Neerman to Kitka to Torres. Barnett is there. Oh, pushed all the way to the outside to askew that time. Dig by Kitka. Over the net. That goes out of bounds. There we go. Take
nice
that.
Read by Danica not to go up and get it.
It was.
And then not to try to block it when they hit it back.
If we asked, I think Sophia did that on purpose. If we asked her. That was purpose.
I mean, it looked like Danica was going to get it and then stop. But better not to tip it when it came back.
Let it go over her head. That's hard sometimes. Out? Yes, out.
There we go.
No touch.
See, now that one looked like it was touched more than the one earlier.
Yeah, the net's really moving,
net.
though. I would say the net's really bouncing after that one, so.
Heiritz serving for the Huskies.
Doty out to askew that time. Oh, dig by Neerman. Giorgio able to keep it out of the net. Danica's there. Oh, Jensen sends that one out. Yep. The Tanagers are going to go ahead and take a timeout here, and we'll be back right after this.
Vermillion Medical Clinic is your trusted hometown healthcare provider. Family medicine, 10 visiting specialists, Vermillion's only pediatrician, and expanded convenient care hours. Because illness and injury don't keep office hours. Vermillion Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home.
We're back here as the Tanagers take a timeout, try and slow down the Huskies' run. Huskies playing,
Well,
I want to say, much better here in game number 2.
I think it's because we have what I was informed are called jorts in the student section. Jean shorts.
Yeah, there's something. It's something.
Hey, we'll take
Either
it.
way,
If it's the
we're
power
going.
of the jorts,
We're
we'll take
going.
it.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Maybe we can pull this one out. Maybe Jeff will put
I
on some
think.
jorts.
Not happening. I think we are giving them a little too much credit here. The ladies kind of got it rolling on their own, and no chance I'm wearing any of those. Let's get that out there right now. Good job coming out of the timeout.
Torres,
Nice
all the way
play.
across the net that time.
Hey, now that's a play get us going. We've seen a couple of them.
That is the only spot she could have put it, being that far outside the antenna.
I was going to say without it being out of
Oh,
bounds.
absolutely. Great play there by Torres. Pirates serving. Doty sends that one over in 2, but Neerman's there. Giorgio to Torres. Nice
There we
hit.
go. Now
Yeah, there
she's
we
going.
go. There we go. We'll take it.
I want to say I've seen a lot of volleyball plays, but that play 2 plays ago by Torres, that's right up there with the top one I've seen in a
Yeah.
long time.
Smart play, and then being
And
athletic
then
enough to
perfectly
make the play.
placed.
Absolutely.
Yeah, then come back and kill one like that. So here we go.
Oh, Jensen hits that one in the
There we
net.
go.
Yep.
Good job, Huskies now.
Yep.
Serving as Heyerts. Still, yeah. Huskies got a nice little run with Heyerts in the game number 1, too.
Yep. Getting the Tanagers back on their heels, and you get in
Yep.
these games sometimes, and you give up a few points. You stop being aggressive. You're trying to roll shot everything all of a sudden. Pirates with the great dig. Giorgio to Torres. She roll shots to the middle that time. Good dig there by Gap. Skew with the attempt there. Torres off the block,
Good
but
job by
Josie's
Turner.
there. Yep. Giorgio sends that ball over. Barnett outside to Skew, but can't quite get there. Van Rokel popped it up. Giorgio just kind of ran out of real estate on that sideline.
I tell you, O'Neal for the Tanagers, she's everywhere.
Oh, absolutely. Van Rokel to Giorgio to Curry this time off the block.
Right to O'Neal.
Yep, Barnett this time. Off the hands of
That's a tip.
Josie Curry that time. It goes out of bounds.
O'Neal hasn't had to move much. I mean, even if she's in the middle, it's just kind of there.
Yep, she does a good job reading where the ball's going early.
That's
though.
true, that's true.
Curry sends that one way deep. Gap is there. Barnett back set this time to Doty. Oh, off the hands of diving Giorgio.
14-12 now. Huskies want to get a stop. Yeah, she does a good job reading it. Now, that's a comment I can agree with.
Not the jorts.
No, I'm not agreeing with it.
Van Rokel
Set
to
to
Giorgio.
Curry.
Yep, Curry pushes that one middle. Gap is there. Oh.
Hey, now that's
and- Nope.
Clear in the net.
Yep. Josie trying to run over, make that play. I think she skimmed the net a little bit. She knew it right away. Started shaking her head. She knew it.
14-13.
Shoot. Oh, overpass.
Nice
Hey,
block by
Giorgio with
Giorgio.
the block. You don't say that very often.
Well, we're going to have to start.
There we go. Torres with the swing off the block.
Right to O'Neal.
O'Neal.
She just where the
Barnett
ball
outside to Askew. Dig by Kitka. Giorgio to Torres with the tip this
is.
time.
Nice job by Voss. Good dig by Kitka.
Kitka. Outside to Torres again, off the hands of Voss to Askew. Barnett sets it back outside, unable to tip it over are the Tanagers.
I was just ready to say if they make that play, that's a great play. It went back and forth, load up that quick.
Yep.
It's a little too quick. No matter who it is, that's tough to load up that quick.
Kohlbaum back in the game for the Huskies.
Torres serving. Nice. That one kind of got on O'Neal.
That kind of got back on her heels that time. Oh, nice hit by Voss. Can't really fault Van Rokel on that one.
Nope.
She was right outside the block. She didn't have her block protecting her there that time.
Yep. Yeah,
That
there's
happens.
open net
Yep.
right there.
Kitka to Giorgio to Kohlbaum off the one
Nice.
step over in the net again. I said Kohlbaum was in the net that time. Van Roekel to Giorgio, back set to Curry. Oh,
Nice
just got her
job.
fingertips on it. Ooh. She went wide for that set, and Giorgio kind of set it. I don't think she meant to do it, but kind of right over top of her own head.
Turned out to be better. If
Yep.
she hits it hard, they're digging it out, I think.
Yep. So she kind of just grazed it. Did a good job just getting her fingertips on it.
We got a tight one here in game 2. Pivotal game 2.
Yes. Voss this time with the roll shot. Kohlbaum to Giorgio. Back set to Brewer with the tip.
Nice. That's going into the stands.
Yep.
Never good when the ball goes in the stands, no matter what you're playing. Unless it's baseball.
Well, if you've heard of the Savannah Bananas and banana ball, if you catch a foul ball, they're out. It's part of the rules.
Well, I guess the games we're covering, it's not good if it's in the
That's
stands.
true. Also
good
true.
job by Giorgio.
Kick to Giorgio. There we go. Good job, Josie.
Oh, yeah, we got it down. I couldn't tell there where it went down. My fault.
Tanningers are going to take timeout number 2. We'll be right back after this.
We're going to take timeout number 3.
If you're considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
We're back here out of a Vermillion timeout. Huskies on a nice little run and a big game 2 here, trying to knot this match up 1-1 and ending up hopefully trying to win it, and then ending the season on a high note, going into the postseason play. Giorgio to serve out of the timeout.
Tanningers now have 0 timeouts remaining for this game. Huskies still have both. Oh, smart. Tanningers going right to Voss, but the Huskies are there to dig it out. Brewer off the block with a skew that time. I think that kind of surprised her a little bit. She kind of had a look on her face like, oh, I hit that? Yeah, Ashley just hit that right into her fingers that time. And straight back down on the Husky side. Baylor back to serve.
Bailey.
Baylor.
Yeah, you got it. Nice job by Kohlbaum right on the kill.
Oh, good
That's
spot.
good placement. Yeah, that was good placement there.
By the look on Voss's face, though, I don't think she meant to do that. You know when you catch a ball sometimes and it sounds like it jams your finger? That's kind of what that ball sounded like when it came off her hand. So I don't know if she meant to do that, but sometimes those are the best plays in volleyball. Nobody sees it coming. No gap this time. That was off the
that's
antenna.
out,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
All over it. Line judges are all over that call.
In the offseason, Danica might tell her, see, when you get out there, this is the move you got to go with. It works.
Maybe. Oh, shoot.
I don't see that very often from Melissa either.
Nope.
Couple of tough serves for the Huskies, which you don't see very often at all.
No,
if
you don't
at
see
all.
him go in the net very often. Toss was a little low. That happens sometimes. Torres to Giorgio, outside to Brewer this time. Dig, well, one-handed dig there by Voss, punched over by Jensen. Kitka to this time to Heiritz, who tips it over. Saved by Doty. Baylor pushes it over to the Husky side. Giorgio back set to Brewer this time. Doty is there. Voss pushes outside the gap. Kitka with the dig.
It's a big point here.
Giorgio to Kohlbaum, just long. Kohlbaum wanted the tip, but it was outside the hands of the Tanningers. Now Coach Gearing is going to call a timeout for the Huskies.
In the last 30 years, computers went from how you checked the news to where you do your banking, your shopping, to where you hold all of your most important business and personal information. Two Dogs Computing in Elk Point is your expert for PC repair, data recovery and backup, virus and spyware detection and removal, website design, home and business networking solutions. Don't leave it to chance. Contact Brian at Two Dogs Computing today.
We're back out of the Huskies timeout with Voss at the serve, correct?
Correct.
There we go. And
Yeah,
a good
out.
one. Good timeout. 2019. I would be in favor of saying that's the last time the Tanagers serve in this game.
Oh, boy. All right, Hannah.
5 for Neerman. Game over.
We're not quite in the win zone yet, though.
No, you don't call it early in a game like this.
No.
It's got to be stretched out a little bit before I throw that out there.
Oh, we are in the net again. Shoot. That might be the most net calls I've seen against the Huskies the entire season.
That doesn't happen late in the year like that
Nope.
either. I don't know. Maybe it's closely called tonight, too.
Yeah. But I also think we're in the net. You can see it bouncing. Oh, a little misplay there by Brewer. Tanagers.
21-20.
Tanagers take the lead once again. Barnett continuing to serve. Neerman to Giorgio to Torres. Dig there by O'Neill. Barnett to Jensen. Oh, off the hands of Pirates that time. It lands right behind her.
Timeout.
Another timeout here for the Huskies. We'll be right back.
Since the 1960s, McClory Engineering Inc. has been committed to providing professional civil engineering and land surveying services to our tri-state public and private clients. We're a small firm focused on serving every client with professional and technical insights drawn from decade-long relationships. We will deliver the best engineered, planned, economical design projects for our clients through our knowledgeable staff. Contact McClory Engineering Inc. and find us online, McCloryEngineering.com.
Back out of the Huskies timeout. Both teams taking them both. 22-20. Serving for
Barnett.
the Tanagers.
Neerman keeps that one alive. Giorgio sends it to O'Neill in the back row. Barnett. Oh, Jensen on the swing. That was out. That was also not a touch.
Good read by Gitka on the back.
Yep. That was close. Just long. Jensen wanted a touch. There was no touch.
And there was no in the net.
Nope. Which is good. Oh,
And I don't mean that we are in the net. I
Nope.
mean it wasn't called either.
Jensen that time. Kick is there to dig it up. Oh, nuts. Giorgio couldn't quite get there. Van Rokel couldn't quite hear her yelling for help. Tried to dive late, unable to get there. Gap serving for the Tanagers. Torres this time at the swing. That
Right
is
down
in.
the line. Nice
Good
job.
spot.
23-22. This is going to be a close one. Oh, wait. I'm just stating the obvious because it is close.
It is close.
Hired, say all right. Hired's been our kind of magic Bill back there serving today. See if she can get us a couple here.
Right to gap that time. Doty outside to Askew. Van Rokel, oh, nice job
Nice
by
play.
Giorgio to pop that ball over. Outside to Askew again. Oh, Hiretz keeps it alive, punches it up. Van Rokel. Torres will send that one deep to O'Neill. Barnett back set to Doty this time. Hiretz is there. Oh, the overpass. Good job, Giorgio contesting at the net that time. Doty sends that one over in two. Neerman's there, though. Giorgio outside to Torres. Off
Good
the block.
dig.
Good dig by Neerman. Torres deep to O'Neill once again. Doty sends that ball to the middle. Good swing there by Jensen, but Hiretz is there. Giorgio to Curry. The tip. Jensen off the hands of Josie Curry this time. Point for the Tanagers. Tanagers now have set point here in set number 2.
And O'Neill to serve.
Kitka to Giorgio. To Torres this time, pushes deep. O'Neal's there. Barnett outside to Skew. That one goes long.
Oh, good job by Neerman.
Yep. Neerman will check out. Kohlbaum will check back in.
And Torres will serve.
Oh, O'Neal with the overpass. Giorgio
Yeah.
up to Curry. Oh, back to O'Neal. Barnett sends it outside. Skew that time. Van Rokel was there. Tight to the net to Kohlbaum. Good roll shot there to O'Neal.
Nice
Yes.
play.
Nice spot.
Yep.
Kohlbaum with the roll shot. O'Neal had to come forward to make that play. She sends the ball into the net. We're knotted up here at 24. We got bonus volleyball.
You don't get O'Neal very often, but that one got her.
Yep.
That one kind of got her too.
Let's see what we got here. Boss sends that ball over. Kitka. Giorgio to Curry. Great
Nice
spot.
job, Josie. And the Husky crowd comes alive. Good job, ladies. So Torres, one more.
Huskies have the opportunity to put this game away here. Torres serving up 25-24 in set number 2.
Good serve.
Back to Gap. Doty outside to Voss. Where the heck did she come from?
That was a good offensive play by Vermillion.
Voss kind of came from way outside that time. You almost didn't see her.
She did a lot of that last year too.
Looked like she kind of ran out of the stands.
She might have come from the bench, I think.
Yeah, maybe. Giorgio to Kohlbaum.
There we go. Now you got a little rivalry cranked up here now. You can tell now.
Yep.
Now it's going.
Kohlbaum's starting to feel a little bit too, hitting the ball really hard. Giorgio back to serve. Brewer checks back in for the Huskies, replacing Van Rokel. O'Neal to Barnett. This time to Voss. Danica's there that time, though. Giorgio to Kohlbaum. Oh, boy. Refs let him play on. Oh, sends that one deep. Tanagers tie it up here. We're tied up at 26.
Well, a little bit of excitement here. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Baylor checks back in for the Tanagers.
Big stop here. That was a great play on Bentley's initial kill by the Tanagers.
Josie pushes that one back to O'Neal. Doty short to Voss this time. That's in. They do a good job running that quick set to Voss. Blockers. It's too fast with blockers to get there, though. She kind of got a free swing at it. Kitka to Giorgio outside to Kohlbaum. O'Neal with the dig. Doty outside to Gap this time. Oh, good block there by Brewer.
Coming across.
Yep, Barnett. Torres pushes it up to Giorgio. This time to Kohlbaum. Kind of stutter step. That one's in.
Good play. Good call by the line judge here, too.
Well, I don't know if Bentley misread that ball to start with. It was kind of a weird kind of stutter step. She kind of had to come in to get that one a little bit. Kitka back to serve now for the Huskies. Oh, O'Neal. Oh, good save by Gap. Doty keeps it alive. Kitka to Giorgio to Kohlbaum. Point Tanagers.
Unbelievable. They saved it and they got back into the spot before Bentley's kill attempt.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow.
I can't believe it. Not the save, but that they got back all the way on the other side of the floor.
Voss moves in the back row to serve now. Torres to Giorgio to Brewer this time off the block of the Tanagers. Doty
No way that's coming back.
Barnett to Baylor. Kitka. Giorgio to Bentley again. That one was in. Absolutely.
Wow. Keep feeding her, but wow. And if they take that corner away, you pound it right down the middle because there's way going to be wide open in the center.
Yep.
Neerman back to serve. We are knotted at 28.
Short serve that time to Barnett. Doty runs it down. Jensen with the swing. Kitka's with the dig, though. Giorgio sends it to Brewer. Cross court to Doty. Barnett pushes outside to Gap.
Good dig by Neerman.
Giorgio pops it out. Back to Brewer this time. Pushes deep corner to Doty. Barnett tipped by Jensen. Oh, Giorgio. There you go. Ran that ball down.
Good play, Huskies there.
Torres pops it over to Baylor that time. Back set by Doty. Giorgio's there. Kick out, runs it down. Nice job, Giorgio. That away. Doty pushes outside to Gap. She's there. Good job. Another dig by Giorgio this time. Back to Torres. Good hard swing off the block. Barnett pushes outside.
Nice block.
Stay with it. It ain't over, ladies.
Great block at the net. Great block at the net, and earlier on, phenomenal talk by Giorgio to call it. She called it right away to send it across.
Absolutely, but Giorgio saved that point about 3 times for the Huskies.
Good serve by Neerman there. That's tough to get in an offense there.
There you go. Dig by Torres. Giorgio back set to Brewer. Come on, Ashley.
We got it.
There we go.
We got ourselves a volleyball match.
Huskies win set 2, 30-28. We'll be back in a minute.
Turbulent Games of Parker, your locally owned and operated family-friendly gaming store. They have a wide variety of Magic the Gathering cards going back at least 3 years, Pokemon cards, and more. They host a high school Dungeons & Dragons night every Thursday, and players from around the area are always welcome. They have a wide variety of miniatures and miniature games for your enjoyment. Visit Turbulent Games of Parker, your local store for all things gaming. Turbulent Games of Parker, your locally owned and operated family-friendly gaming store. They have a wide variety of Magic the Gathering cards going back at least 3 years, Pokemon cards, and more. They host a high school Dungeons & Dragons night every Thursday, and players from around the area are always welcome. They have a wide variety of miniatures and miniature games for your enjoyment. Visit Turbulent Games of Parker, your local store for all things gaming. Since the 1960s, McClory Engineering, Inc. has been committed to providing professional civil engineering and land surveying services to our tri-state public and private clients. We're a small firm focused on serving every client with professional and technical insights drawn from decade-long relationships. We will deliver the best engineered, planned, economical design projects for our clients through our knowledgeable staff. Contact McClory Engineering, Inc. and find us online, McCloryEngineering.com.
All right, we're back here, Husky fans. Now, I tell you what, Kristen, all of these, I don't want to say guys like just guys, but all these people that think serving is easy, you ought to watch some of this serving here for a little soda that they got to put across. I don't even know if some of them are going to put it on the little piece of paper they got. It's hard enough to keep it in.
Yeah, they could serve for soda if you get it in. You got it.
We got a couple that are hitting the screen, and I don't think they're intentional. It's one thing to say I'm going to hit the screen, but it's another to just launch it.
It's true.
So there's definitely an art to doing it. There's a craft to making it happen. So Huskies coming off a big game number 2 win, 30-28. And we're knotted up here with the Tanagers and the Huskies.
Well, and the biggest thing is the Huskies faced set point, I think 3 or 4 times in that match and fought it off every single time. That's going to get your confidence going a little bit. Hopefully you can ride that here into set number 3, gain some momentum early.
It is possible that
maybe game 3 won't be as exciting.
Yeah,
I mean, it's fun when it's exciting. It's more fun when it's exciting and you win.
It's really exciting when you're dominating and winning. It's not so exciting the other way. Now, I think we got all that covered, and we might have broken the record for saying exciting in a 1-minute broadcast.
I doubt it. All right. Anyway.
Tipped at the net.
Yep. Jensen with the kill there for the Tanagers.
Yeah, you want to come out and keep it going right from the start.
Jensen was excited after that point.
I need to look into a new word.
Somebody want to buy us a thesaurus?
Here we go. That's going to come out and get started here.
Yep. Nothing hurt yet. It's early. Holbaum send that one in the block at Doty. Barnett continues to serve. Oh, off the tape.
That's a tough break.
Not a lot you can do about that one.
Nope.
That's one that's a point to the volleyball gods right there.
Nothing you can do about it.
There you go. Kitka sends that one to Giorgio. Outside to Colbaum once again. Big windup that time off the touch. O'Neill digs it, but it goes over the net and out of bounds. We'll take it.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of those from her now after that really magnificent game and a half to start this. She was everywhere.
Yep. Oh, Giorgio with the great serve that time.
Yep, just
Doty
barely.
to Barnett to Jensen. Good dig by Kitka that time. Giorgio gets it. Colbaum cuts it back inside the antenna to Baylor. Barnett pushes outside to Gap. Off the tip that time, but Kick is there to dig it. Back outside to Colbaum. Just
Little
out.
long. Yep, that one was long, right out of here.
Yep.
The Baylor, when you said Baylor, I thought good basketball team.
Also true. Also true. Yep, it was in on the sideline, but it was long.
Yeah, it was long.
Yep. Gap hits that one in the net for the Tanagers. Curry will take a break as Hyritz checks in while Kitka goes back to serve.
4-2 is the score.
Oh, nice. Good swing there by Jensen, but Kitka's there once again. She's having a good night. in the
Hey,
back row.
nice job by
Ashley,
Brewer.
yeah.
That looked like they just kind of let it go.
Yeah. Well, for as much as we've been talking about O'Neill, we can't forget to talk about Alyssa back here.
Yeah.
She's kind of been all over, too.
I would agree with that. 1,000 digs earlier in the year, too, if I'm correct.
Yep, I believe that was earlier this season. So
Yeah,
that
and
means
Giorgio
1,000 career set assists. Yep.
Yeah.
Hyritz pushes that one back to O'Neill. Barnett outside to Jensen. Oh, she
That's
really had
long.
to reach for that one, but that one was out. I couldn't tell if that was supposed to go to Jensen or a skew there, but Jensen kind of reached up over her head and popped it over, and it was out.
Knotted up at 4. Kitka's still serving. That'll work.
Ace for Kitka that time.
Always good in volleyball.
Yep.
If it happens for the team you're cheering for.
Yes.
I think.
Oh, another ace for Kitka
man.
that time.
Yeah. So twice. I don't want to say anything about kids, but twice in this game here now, it just looks like the Tanagers just stopped. Like they're just no communication compared to what we saw earlier. But right there, no one went after that ball.
She pulled a topspin on that last serve. Oh, Doty runs that one down.
How do you
Gap
get
able
that
to keep
over?
it alive. Torres to Giorgio. Hyritz with the read.
That'll work.
Absolutely. That one went out in the lobby.
Hey, now that looked like me over there trying to receive one. Just get out of the way. I don't want any part of
Oh,
it.
the Tanagers are going to take a timeout.
Quick timeout.
Turbulent Games of Parker, your locally owned and operated family-friendly gaming store. They have a wide variety of Magic the Gathering cards going back at least 3 years, Pokemon cards, and more. They host a high school Dungeons & Dragons night every Thursday, and players from around the area are always welcome. They have a wide variety of miniatures and miniature games for your enjoyment. Visit Turbulent Games of Parker, your local store for all things gaming.
Tanager timeout now. I tell you, we've done enough of these volleyball. You don't see a quick timeout like that, so that tells you something.
Yep.
Coach saw something, or the Huskies got something cooking, or both, because you don't see them that early. Not in a match like this.
Back set by Doty this time to Jensen. She hits that one in the net.
Just quick one right away, so I kind of watch that. I'm in that side saying they got something going on. We're going to go get them.
Yeah, Huskies have a lot of momentum right now, too.
Yep, keep it going. Danica's got him off, or Kitka's got him off their game a little bit on the serves, I think.
Yeah,
they
they're
look out of
struggling with
sync.
that first. And sometimes when that first pass doesn't go your way, it's hard to recover.
Yep,
Oh,
nice kill by Brewer there. Huskies are.
The Bentley off the tape.
It's out.
Yep.
Huskies are coming to kill the ball now in this game, and not as much taps over or tips over. So adjustment here.
Oh, they did call the tip that time. It was off the block, out of bounds.
Yeah.
Okay, I missed that. I was watching the line judge. She called it out right away. This line judge called a tip. We'll take it.
tip. That was a tip now there.
Oh, boy, Bentley.
That's tough one.
Tough ball. I don't know if she thought Danica could get there, but tried to, kind of a last-ditch effort there. I think Danica maybe could have gotten there, but it's hard sometimes. You don't know. You're just trying to react. So
O'Neill serve.
Yep. Kick backs up by Giorgio this time to Kova.
That was a big block.
Yeah.
Who blocked that? Boss? Was it Boss up there?
Yeah, it was Boss and Askew out on the outside.
Yeah, that's a big block.
Bentley comes up. She's swinging so hard. Our tip coverage is kind of up a little farther. Well, you hit it that hard off a block, it's going deep. Husky's unable to get there.
I kind of thought the same. We were a little tight that time.
Kill there for Voss. Tanager's on a little bit of a run. Tell you what, Tanager bench got some interesting celebrations over there. That goes deep.
Nice.
That goes long.
10-7. Well, we got him set up here. We got him on the camera. We'll have to watch the celebrations. Neerman back to serve. I tell you, the NFL's got some wild celebrations for things going on these days.
Nice spot there by Neerman. Barnett pops. The Voss coming from the
nice play
by
Kika.
Out of nowhere again. I feel like she's kind of hiding behind that post almost.
She might be.
It
Good
looks
dig by
bizarre.
Kika.
It might be our angle, but it just looks bizarre.
Torres get it.
Off the knee.
We got a little too close. That was a magnificent dig by Kitka.
Yep.
I'm surprised he kept it off the floor, but she did. Nice work. 10-8. Yeah, we're going to have some good ones all the way through tonight. That's what you get when the Huskies and the Tanagers get together.
The dive celebration there. I'd be worried if I was the coach. Your knees taken out.
I feel like that should be banned.
That's what makes it fun.
That's true.
Neerman to Giorgio. Hart's going to push.
There we go.
Job.
Nice job there.
That hole right behind that middle blocker.
I'm not talking about a full-fledged ban from the game, just from that bench. We can do it if we want to. I don't feel like the opposing team should be able to do something like that. Good job by Van Rokel serving for the Huskies.
Yep, O'Neill saves it to Voss that time. Van Rokel to Giorgio popped that ball over. Doty to Barnett to Voss with the big swing.
Good
Van
dig.
Rokel's there. Giorgio runs that one down, kind of backs Neerman up, but she pops it over. Oh, tip that time by Barnett. Hannah's there. Voss tips it back over. Kick is there this time.
Good movement.
Torres with the big swing off the hands of Barnett. Barnett pushes outside to Askew that time,
Nice
and
job.
Giorgio's there. I'll call that as a block.
Hey, now we cannot.
She was aided by the nets, but I think she did touch it.
See, I'm calling them all blocks. I'm for the kid every time. And then Giorgio, like somebody tips it in basketball, puts her hand up right away, so it's going to her for sure.
Exactly. Absolutely.
The veteran move. There it is again. That's 2 for 2.
Voss
Veteran move by Giorgio.
hits that one in the net. Huskies have strung together a couple points here. Van Rokel continues to serve.
And Giorgio, a blocking machine at the net.
There she comes from out of bounds. I told you.
She is high enough.
That's just weird looking. You almost
Pretty
forget
effective.
about her out there. And then I'm like, why are we sitting outside? And she kind of literally runs from behind an our angle. It looks like she's kind of playing like
Pretty
hide
effective.
and seek behind the post over there. And all of a sudden she appears out of nowhere.
Pretty effective. It's got to be the only sport you can start out of bounds and be the first one to touch it when you come back
You have
inbounds.
to start in bounds. You have to start the play in bounds. After that, it's fair game. Torres with the roll shot to the middle. Doty's there. Barnett outside to Gap. Oh, off the hands of Nellie Hirons that time. She turns to Giorgio and is like, where are you at on that one?
Not many games can you leave the playing field and still be allowed to make a play.
Yeah, the ball can leave the playing field. You can play it all the way to the walls, the bleachers, everything like that.
Huskies take a timeout. 13-12. We got us a good one.
Jensen Insurance in Beersford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls has been building relationships since 1944. We want to take care of what matters to you most, protecting your family, farm, business, or vehicles. We work with several companies to find you the best coverages and help cut your insurance costs. Visit our website for a complete list of insurance coverage options. You can trust that Jensen Insurance cares about you, just like we have for over 76 years. Visit us at jensenagencyonline.com or call 605-356-2037.
Husky timeout, and Tanagers have the serve.
Baylor back there serving. All
13-12
right.
as exciting as game number 2.
Oh, Neerman this time. Giorgio runs it down. Neerman will send that ball over to Doty. Barnett all the way outside the gap this time.
It goes in, but close.
Yep. Came up a little bit on that one. Kind of lost track of where she was. Normally where she stands defensively, it goes over her head, it's out, but it creeped up a little bit that time. Neerman to Giorgio, outside to Torres with the big swing, off the Tanager block of Voss that time, but out of bounds.
That one before didn't necessarily go over her head as much as a little to the side, too,
yeah.
So tough read for Kitka. Kind of over the shoulder more than anything. Pirates with the serve.
Yep, to gap. To Doty to gap. Dig by Van Rokel, tight to the net.
Nice dig by Van
Nice tip
Rokel.
there by Curry, but Baylor's there. Doty, the quick set to Voss, pushes it over. Torres to Voss. Doty outside the gap again, and that one kind of went right over the top of the block of Curry that time. Curry was there, but jumped maybe a little early. It was kind of on her way down when that ball came over. Out, absolutely. Yep. That was close.
Both Van Rokel and Kitka did a great job letting it go.
So you want your kids to do, go all the way to the line before you make your decision. They tracked it, wait as long as you can to decide, and they decided correctly that time. Oh, Doty with the nice set off the
nice
one
block.
that time. Yep, Jensen right into the hands of Curry. Curry with the big swing. Oh, Jensen returns the favor there. Oh, Kitka with the one-arm dig. Goal bomb. Doty. Barnett pushes outside to gap that time. Van Rokel with the big dig. All the way outside and just wide. Oh, man, you can't get much closer than that on the sideline.
That was a far set, too, all the way across the court.
Yep. We're tied up here again in set number 3. Off the tape, we'll take it.
Well, you play like this, a lot of getting up off the floor and stuff. Well, I watch the conditioning.
Yep.
Huskies are moving well out there, I think.
Brewer checks back in for the Huskies, replacing Van Rokel. Doty, Barnett pushes outside to Jensen that time. That was a long ball, but Torres was there. Giorgio to Colbaum. Good. O'Neal. Colbaum takes another swing at it, but Baylor's there. Barnett to gap with the
good play by Giorgio.
Giorgio flying in there. O'Neal keeps it alive for the Tanagers. That time tipped by Jensen. Oh, nuts. Kitka was already diving for the ball. Giorgio popped it up, just slid over her head. Gap serving for the Tanagers. Kitka to Giorgio outside the Colbaum. Good swing there, but right at gap that time. Barnett sends that ball outside to a steal. Josie Curry gets the tip right in the middle there. Barnett with the back set to Doty. She goes line. Torres is there. Giorgio back set to Brewer. Ooh, nice dig there by Barnett. Josie to Giorgio. Back to Josie that time. O'Neal's there. Keeps it alive. Askew. Oh, Giorgio pops it up. Kitka to the outside to Colbaum with the roll shot. Oh, dig by O'Neal. Barnett pushes outside. Off the Husky block that time. Outside once again to Colbaum. Off the side of the hands.
She missed that one a little.
She did,
It worked
and then
out.
it went off the side of the hands of Jensen. Jensen was just a little late coming over. Didn't quite get that That block
Looked like
closed
a
up.
miss hit, but we're going to say great play by Bentley.
Absolutely. Kitka now serving.
That was a long rally right there.
Yeah,
Good hard-earned point.
Nice spot there by Askew that time. Now we got Voss checking back in for the Tanagers in the front row. O'Neal back to serve. Oh, that ball was just in. Lands
In that case, ace not as good.
O'Neal gets another shot here. There we go. Good pass there by Kicker that time. Outside to Brewer.
Nice.
Whoa, nice spot by Brewer. That one, being at this angle, you kind of see things from a weird angle. Ashley went up and the ball literally went a different direction than her arms swung.
Brewer's been killing hard tonight.
Yep.
Some of the hardest I've seen out of her.
Oh, short serve there by Neerman. Overpass by O'Neal. Giorgio to Kitka. Brewer with the opportunity again. She sends that one
long. Just Huskies can knot it up. Just can't quite get over the hump and take the lead and then stretch it a little bit here late.
Oh boy, one of the Hanson kids just threw that ball to Tanagers. We'll see if she put any magic on it. We'll see.
That'll be the next thing now. Everybody getting checked coming off the court.
Good dig that time by O'Neal. Oh, nice spot there by Askew. She didn't hit that ball necessarily very hard. She kind of waited for the blockers to move all the way over and sent that cross court that time. Tanagers lead 20-18 here in set number 3. Oh, Brewer to Giorgio. Oh, Hirat's able to
sends it across nicely.
Yep. Jody outside to Askew that time off the block of Pirates.
Good job by Torres.
Yep. George Neerman sends that ball over. We're going to Voss. Yep, we are.
Good job, Neerman.
Going back. Oh, this time outside to Askew. Torres is there that time. Back set to Brewer. Not quite ready for it. Able to. Uh-oh.
Who's in the net?
Oh, boy.
What?
So they're saying Brewer was in the net, but Askew kind of rolled her ankle on Brewer's foot.
Uh-oh.
But when she landed, she was also over the net. So we have a little bit of a clarification, but they're saying she rolled her ankle because Brewer went over the net. So that point will go to the Tanagers.
The Husky section on our end here, not in favor of that call. I don't know what happened. You hope she's okay.
Yep. And Coach Gary's going to call a timeout, and we will take one with her.
Ray Hybrids was founded in 1970 by Wendell Ray near Bath, South Dakota. Wendell's son joined the business in 1976. Over the years, the two succeeded and prospered by focusing on what matters most, the needs of farmers in the North. Ray Hybrids serve their farmers by working alongside them to understand what seed products work best in their fields and provide specific recommendations that fit the local environment. Visit them online at ray-hybrids.com. That's ray-hybrids.com to learn more about their proven products.
We're back here out of the Husky timeout. So Huskies are out of timeouts here, 21-18.
Yep, and Shaylin Puckett checks in for the Tanagers, replacing Askew, who kind of stepped on Brewer's foot that time. Hope she's okay.
She's a big part of their offense, so that could be pivotal moment right there in the game.
Yep, O'Neal with the dig that time, outside that time to Puckett, and she sends that ball in the net. Oh, Askew looks like she's okay, coming back in this time.
Yeah, sometimes the initial pain and shock there kind of gets you a little shook up. Once you get rid of that, you're all right. She moved well coming in, it looked like.
Signs that timeouts, kind of catch your breath just a little bit here, but Caitlin Van Rokel serving for the Huskies. Here comes Voss from the interstate that time.
Scorer's bench.
Hey, nice hit there by Van Rokel. I think she surprised everybody. I mean, judging by the look that Giorgio just gave her after that. Surprised everybody on that one.
Coach Brooks is going to have to tell Voss next season you have to stay on the court, the playing field. You cannot leave the playing area.
Oh, nice thing there. I couldn't quite get to
it. 22-20, Huskies need a stop, obviously, but just to kind of knot it up here. They've been right there. Just can't get over the hump, so to speak.
Then real cool to Georgia.
That
There we
was
go. Torres. The big yell after that one. That was a big point.
Yep. Hyatt's back to serve. Funny how you work, you play, and then you get the people right back where they've been effective in that game on that night anyway.
Yep. It's kind of...
I'm going to stop talking.
Not going to happen.
Hyatt's has done a good job. Back there, I mean, we've gone on runs with her serving back there.
Yep. Curry back in for the Huskies. Kitka taking her spot in the back row here. Voss now in the back row. Oh, Giorgio, that was tight to the net. Did a good job. Oh, nice job there by Curry. Hannah Neerman is there, though. Giorgio pops that one over. Voss digs it up. Jensen with the big swing to Van Rokel. Kika wisely just passes that one over. Doty to Barnett. Outside this time to Gaff. She sends that one out. This is kind of getting a good rotation out here for the Huskies. We get Holbaum back in the front row, and Voss has to take a seat for the Tanagers. I think she's kind of been their most effective weapon here in the front row.
Good eye. Twisted.
This is a good rotation and come out of a run here. Tied it up. Oh, and the Tanagers are going to take a timeout. Knot it up at 23.
In the last 30 years, computers went from how you checked the news to where you do your banking, your shopping, to where you hold all of your most important business and personal information. Two Dogs Computing in Elk Point is your expert for PC repair, data recovery and backup, virus and spyware detection and removal, website design, home and business networking solutions. Don't leave it to chance. Contact Brian at Two Dogs Computing today.
We're back here with a little off-air commentary about the rule of the game. Huskies need a big point here.
Jeff would like the rules of volleyball changed internationally.
Huskies got a battle now.
Camp did a good job pushing that ball over. The Husky block was there. She kind of just shoved that ball over top of that block that time. Barnett off the top of the net. Bentley saves
Good
it.
save.
Oh, there you go, Curry. O'Neal back set this time to Jensen. Van Rokel's there. Giorgio outside to Kolbaum. Nice tip, but right to O'Neal. Jensen pops that ball over. Torres is there. Giorgio to Curry. Tanagers win game 3, 25-23. We'll be right back.
Ready to start a career with an exciting team? Thermobond is looking to add to our team of experts. We offer competitive wages, a positive work environment, and on-the-job training. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota, and for over 30 years we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide. Check us out and see if you'd like to start a new career with us today. Strong, integrated, customized. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota. And for over 30 years, we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide.
Vermillion Medical Clinic is your trusted hometown healthcare provider. We provide family medicine and pediatrics with specialists in audiology, ear, nose, and throat, general surgery, nephrology, obstetrics and gynecology, orthopedic surgery, pulmonology, and urology. Vermillion Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home.
Over here. Back. Game number 4.
Here we go.
Everybody's ready. Lineups are getting checked and agreed upon. And then one person comes up.
Correct.
We're ready to go.
Here we are, ready for set number 4. Huskies are down 2-1. Barnett will serve first in this game number 4. A must-win game for the Huskies. Giorgio pushes that ball over. Barnett outside the gap, tips it to Van Rokel. Giorgio, oh, that ball's tight to the net. Oh, and Curry ends up stepping underneath the net that time. That's tough. Tough ball. It's hard. She didn't go in the net that time. Her foot went over the line.
Boss on the serve here.
Barnett.
Barnett on the serve. All right.
Tip over that time by Curry, right to O'Neal. Barnett, Jensen sends that ball out of bounds.
Jensen likes that move, but it's been out of bounds almost every time, I feel.
Yep. And she tries to tip.
Even when she's on the near side here by us, too, it's the same push to the middle.
Hard, yep. That's hard sometimes when she's an aggressive hitter when she goes up and hits, but sometimes you try to change it up a little bit. Throws off where you're at. Oh, Doty from the outside this time. Torres is there, though. Kohlbaum roll shot over. O'Neal with the dig. No gap with the roll shot. Off the hands of Curry that time. Giorgio back set to
nice
Brewer.
Job by Brewer.
Kind of off the shoulder face area of O'Neal that time. Was off of the referee stand, so Doty unable to get to it.
I tell you what, I got to give it to these officials, both the line judges, all year long. They don't flinch. I'd be ducking out of the way.
You got to watch. You got to watch the ball. It's your job. You got one job.
I got an official on the other side. She can watch it. I'm getting out of the way.
Okay.
Nice play there.
They were in the, I was going to say, yep.
We're in the net? No,
they did.
They were. Okay.
Nobody blew their whistle, though, so then the officials motioned that they were in the net, so a little confused.
They better not do that
they
too
didn't
often.
call it, though.
I think Jay-Z's in the crowd evaluating officials tonight. I don't know.
Oh, boy.
Well, he's not evaluating replay officials. That's for sure.
This time, Curry will tip right to the middle, but Doty's there. Barnett's going to push that ball over in 2. Torres, back set by Giorgio to Brewer that time. Once again, right to O'Neal. Man, she does a
nice play.
Yeah, great job there by Bentley Kohlbaum.
Stayed out of the net. Well done.
Don't give the Tanagers the opportunity to play that ball again. Just push it straight down.
Be the aggressor right there for sure. Hey, they get the score up there right away. I thought again it was going to be 5-1. Nope.
They're on it.
Hey, quick.
Nice swing that time by Gap. Oh, in the net. In the net by Curry that time. Man, we struggled with that a little bit tonight.
I don't get it. So it's on the foot or they're just grazing the net?
That one she hit the net. The net was bouncing. She went up the block, and when her arms come down when she went to turn, she just caught her hand in the net. Giorgio runs that ball down. Kohlbaum with the big swing. That is just long. That was close. It was long. Gap continuing to serve for the Tanagers. Kitka to Giorgio, to Curry this time. Tip right to the middle, but Gap is there. Ooh, Barnett out to askew that time. Kind of an odd-looking play. Kohlbaum!
Nice job.
Yep, that's a kill.
Now that's a kill.
That's a kill. The play before that was kind of weird looking. The Tanagers kind of just threw the ball over the net that time. Kohlbaum took care of it. She cleaned up the mess. Kitka serving this time. Back set to Jensen. Oh, off the block of Pirates and Kohlbaum. Jensen punches that ball over. Pirates, oh, off, right? It's set right to where Jensen was standing. Pirates couldn't do much with it. And right into the hands of Jensen that time. Stayed on the Husky side.
Yep, big block there by Jensen.
Yeah, she was, Alyssa. Couldn't decided to let it go, and it moved just in there in that deep corner. Nice serve that time by O'Neill. Knotted up here at 5.
Seems like we've been here before.
Off the chest of Torres that time. Ball bounces out of bounds. Huskies just need a good pass here and getting their offense. Oh, nice job by Torres that time, reading that ball off the net. So Brewer, that ball's in. Yep, it is. That's what they needed.
Nice job, Ashley.
Yep. Bentley Cobom will take a seat. Hannah Neerman checks in for her to serve.
Good job, Hannah.
Nice short serve there by Hannah.
Nice.
Boss with the roll shot. Oh, Natalie Iron says, not this time, boss. Kept it on the Tanager side.
Good serve, Neerman. Let's put it right there again.
Those short serves, they're hard. Let's see if she mixes it up this time. Yep, went to gap on the outside that time. There we go.
And I noticed Boss has left the playing field. I think she went for a quick sandwich and then comes with a kill. Hey, now that's a sport for me, kind of like baseball. You can eat in the dugout while everybody else is playing.
Spend a lot of time in the dugout, do you, Jeffrey?
Sure, and eating some hot dogs along the way. Why not?
There we go. We'll take that. Miscommunication there by the Tanagers, and it looks like they will take a timeout, and so will we. Back after this.
Turbulent Games of Parker, your locally owned and operated family-friendly gaming store. They have a wide variety of Magic the Gathering cards going back at least 3 years, Pokemon cards, and more. They host a high school Dungeons & Dragons night every Thursday, and players from around the area are always welcome. They have a wide variety of miniatures and miniature games for your enjoyment. Visit Turbulent Games of Parker, your local store for all things gaming.
We're back now. Kristen, you alluded to me being in the dugout a lot. I tried the same thing in basketball, but the coaches frowned upon me eating on the bench in basketball. It is frowned upon.
You know, in any other sport is what you're saying.
Well, some people order Jimmy John's. I mean, that was early.
Oh,
that was early in the evening.
It's her supper. I mean, she's been here a long time. I get it.
Here we go. Huskies coming out of the timeout, and that's a good start.
We'll take it.
Now keep it rolling right now, and don't give them any life here.
The big question is, Jeff, is what are you buying for supper after this? Walmart.
It's a long pause.
Oh, Hiritz to Giorgio outside. Torres! Oh, got underneath that one. She wanted that one. Got a little too close to it. Usually we say if they're close, that wasn't close. That about hit the back wall for Danica. We'll put the next one down. It'll be all right. Nice job by Hannah making the adjustment on that play. That one is just wide there by Brewer. Nice play, though, by Neerman. She kind of couldn't decide at the last second. Kind of pushed that ball up to Giorgio. Doty with the serve. Giorgio outside to Torres. Oh, off the block that time. Oh, a couple Tanagers running into each other. They are able to get over to the Husky side, though. Pirates with the big swing. Off the hands of Gap that time. She swung, hit that hard right at Serena Gap. Couldn't do anything with it. Brewer will take a seat. Van Rokel back here to serve.
Good serve there.
Yep.
Little miscommunication.
Here comes Voss there.
From Section H.
Oh, nice job there, Danica, getting that ball over. Doty with the back set to Barnett. Through the hands of Van Rokel that time. She was there. That was just a hard hit ball, just went right between her hands.
That's a tough play though, where Voss is coming from. Even though it's saying about
It feels like it's every time.
And she's
But
coming from a
it's
ways.
every time that I see it up here, I'm like surprised. Like, oh, there she is. Like, so I can imagine when
Imagine
you're
if you're down there.
Yeah, it's hard. That's a hard play. Nice swing there by Natalie that time. Kind of went to the side of Voss there and lands in front of Barnett. Pirates back to serve. Curry in the front row for the Huskies. Get a short break here on the bench. Get a quick drink. Nice punch over there by Pirates. Doty sets up Voss. Nice dig by Neerman that time. Torres with the big swing. O'Neal over the referee stand and out of bounds.
And the ref didn't flinch at all.
No, she watched it.
That
She
was
kept her eyes
definitely
on it.
over the net, but out of bounds.
Kill for Torres.
Pirates on the serve.
Right to O'Neal that time. Doty with the quick set to Voss. Oh, Pirates.
Catch in the stands.
Yeah, she got it. Pirates was there. It's hard sometimes when you're more than... She's primarily a front row player, playing that back row defense sometimes. Got caught just a little bit. Nothing hurt, though.
Nice.
Oh,
Is that
great
in?
play by Giorgio. Called it in, yes.
That was good.
That was a tough, not the greatest pass, but Giorgio, I don't know, she twists and turns her body sometimes, and still has great control over where that ball's going.
I agree how she gets some of them over there, how any of them get some of them over just throwing their hands up and it goes over.
Doty outside the gap this time.
Nice
Kicker
dig.
with the dig. Joe tight to the net. Bentley, cuts
There's
that back
another
inside.
one.
There you go, gap to Doty. Back to gap. That ball's out. Yep. Torres continuing to serve. Huskies up 15-10 here in set number 4.
That
Right
one
at
kinda
O'Neal
got
that
on
time.
O'Neal.
Yep. Barnett with the swing. Kicker with the dig. Giorgio to Curry. Nice
job.
tip. Off the hands, off the fingertips of Jensen that time. Doty unable to get to it. Looks like she might have knocked the wind out of herself a little bit there.
Timeout.
Yep. Coach Chapman's going to
Manager.
take a timeout. So will we.
All the best sports shows, all the best games on 101.5 FM and 1570 AM for your college sports, University of South Dakota. For NHL coverage, Minnesota Wild. For NBA coverage, Minnesota Timberwolves. For MLB coverage, Chicago Cubs. And the best games in both college and the pros with the ESPN Radio featured games. Never miss out on the action.
What the play? We're back here out of the Tanagers timeout. I was asking Kristen off air who she thinks is going to win the World Series. The Yankees, the Dodgers, or the Twins. She said none of them are in it. I can't believe it. So Phillies or Houston, and what game?
I'm a Twins fan, still clinging to the 1987 and 1991
Hey,
World
91,
Series.
91, I'll take it.
That's right. On this day in 1987, the Twins did clinch Game 7. Won Game 7 to clinch the World Series. So
Long out of bounds.
Yep, Jensen sends that one past the end line. Quite a roll here we got with Torres in the back row, extending the lead out to 7 here in set number 4.
I did not know that historical fact, but I do know you used to teach the history.
She did.
Nice work.
I also peruse Twitter from time to time. It was on Twitter today, I saw that. So. Oh, Curry with the great big swing there, but Doty's able to save it.
Nice
oh,
block.
Jensen unable to take that ball over.
Now the Huskies going to keep stretching it out.
That's one, if you're a coach, you want Jensen to push over her head. She tried to pass that one. She's right up at the net. Be aggressive, go swing at that ball. What? Good for the Huskies, though.
Maybe we got a little bit of conditioning we talked about earlier.
Yep. Nice dig there by Kitka. Pushed outside to Colbon. Big swing. Yes!
Now we're to the point in the game here where you talk about kind of that next game. You don't want to give them any life going into the next one.
Yep. They got all the momentum.
Keep it. Kind of like that last play before halftime when you're up big. Don't let them have it.
Yep. Barnett with the kind of diving effort that time. Gap. Oh, that was stayed inside the antenna.
Yeah, Coach Gehring didn't like that idea either.
Oh, nice roll shot.
I think she thought that was out.
Yep. A couple of the EPJ bench players did as well, but it was in. Bentley says, I'll clean up the mess. I got it. I'll take care of it, guys.
Tanagers were in there element off the playing field. They practice that.
Oh, O'Neill with the overpass. Oh.
That caught us off guard there.
Yep.
Just passing across right away.
I don't think O'Neill meant to do that.
No.
Bentley and Josie got caught at the net a little bit there.
And it ended up going right between them. Perfect spot.
Oh, that went off. O'Neill tried to punch that ball. That went off of the block that time, and O'Neill just could punch it. Ends up sending it in the net.
21-11, and late here now, O'Neill has had some miss hits. Giorgio.
Well, the Huskies, once again, when they stay aggressive, they have a lot more success, with hitting the ball hard. And yeah, you hit it out of bounds sometimes, but man, when they can hit the ball, they're having a lot more success.
Good block. Brewer and Curry.
Yep, and it's also easy to hit the ball hard when you're having some success.
Yep.
Those go hand in hand. It's just, you're feeling it. When you're down and don't have any momentum, you're trying not to give that other team those easy points. But Huskies are feeling it now, putting the pressure on the Tanagers. Tough serve there by Giorgio. Doty pops it up. Barnett sends that ball over. Giorgio backs it this time to Brewer. Tips it deep corner. Right where Barnett was playing defense that time. She was trying to vacate to get up to set. So there's nobody in that back corner. Baylor, back set by Barnett, off the net. Oh, Brewer with the great dig, kick it, keeps it alive. Torres sends that ball. Oh man, you can't ask for better to push that ball over than Torres did. Most free passes over the net usually means good things for the other team, but man, she sent that ball and dropped right in front of O'Neill that time. Game point here for the Huskies. Doty to Barnett to Jensen with the tip. Giorgio pops it up. Brewer Bentley's going to take a swing at that one, but O'Neill's able to dig it up. Pushed outside this time to Brewer keeps it alive. Kick comes flying in there. Swing by Torres. Dig by Baylor on the other side. Barnett, tip close to the net. Doty's there. Curry to Giorgio, who just has to send it into the back row. O'Neill, Barnett to the outside, and off the net, and point to the Huskies, game to the Huskies. And we are going to a decisive set number 5. We'll be right back after this.
Ready to start a career with an exciting team? Thermobond is looking to add to our team of experts. We offer competitive wages, a positive work environment, and on-the-job training. Thermobond is headquartered in Elk Point, South Dakota, and for over 30 years we've been providing lightweight and precast solutions for multiple industries nationwide. Check us out and see if you'd like to start a new career with us today.
In the last 30 years, computers went from how you checked the news to where you do your banking, your shopping, to where you hold all of your most important business and personal information. Two Dogs Computing in Elk Point is your expert for PC repair, data recovery and backup, virus and spyware detection and removal, website design, home and business networking solutions. Don't leave it to chance. Contact Brian at Two Dogs Computing today.
Ray Hybrids was founded in 1970 by Wendell Ray near Bath, South Dakota. Wendell's son joined the business in 1976. Over the years, the two succeeded and prospered by focusing on what matters most, the needs of farmers in the North. Ray Hybrids serve their farmers by working alongside them to understand what seed products work best in their fields and provide specific recommendations that fit the local environment. Visit them online at ray-hybrids.com. That's ray-hybrids.com to learn more about their proven products.
Jensen Insurance in Beersford, Elk Point, and Sioux Falls has been building relationships since 1944. We want to take care of what matters to you most, protecting your family, farm, business, or vehicles. We work with several companies to find you the best coverages and help cut your insurance costs. Visit our website for a complete list of insurance coverage options. You can trust that Jensen Insurance cares about you, just like we have for over 76 years. Visit us at jensenagencyonline.com or call 605-356-2037.
That time. Hey, we're back. We're already in action. Tanagers win. Point number 1. Yep. Torres had a great save there early. Sorry, the commercial got a little bit long that time.
Got some excitement on the Tanager
right.
side, too. We got to take that away.
Now it's race to 15. This game goes quick. Every point is ultra important. Tanagers off to the quick start here. Doty head back to serve once again. Torres to Giorgio. All the way outside to Kolbaum. Nice hard hit that time. Giorgio sends it over to the Tanager side. Back to Voss off the hands of Curry. Giorgio back to Kolbaum. Nice cross-court shot there, but Gap is there. Skew, Kitka with the dig. Giorgio runs a long ways to get that ball. Kolbaum cross-court again to Gap. Doty to Skew, kind of off the net that time. And Rocco pushes up to Giorgio. Nice swing there by Curry, and
nice
that
play.
ball is
That's
going
up.
in the stands. Yep.
That's up in the weight room.
Up behind the Vermillion radio crew up there.
Gonna be a new ball.
It's stuck.
It ain't
We
coming
need a new
back.
ball. Mrs. Zeller says we're not getting that ball back.
2-1, Giorgio in the serve.
Hey, we'll take that. Nice spot by Giorgio, right in between Gap and Barnett that time.
Funny how that ace is more fun when it happens to the team you're cheering for. Funny how that happens.
Kind of like in basketball, the half-court shot's way cooler when it happens to your team.
That's right.
Oh, Kolbaum with the swing off the net that time. Yeah, they say it did not hit any of the Tanagers that time. It just went off the net. Baylor will check in for the Tanagers here to serve. Oh, nice up there by Kika. Giorgio, long way to run. Sets it up for Kolbaum off the arms of O'Neill and into the student section over there. Point Huskies.
Now let's make a little run here with the serve.
Pirates in the front row. Kitka back to serve. Gap sends that ball up to Doty. Back set this time. Oh, nice dig there by Giorgio. Pirates, yes! We'll take it! I think the Tanagers thought they had that.
Nice play.
Man, I don't think Voss could have hit it any harder than she did. But it was right at Giorgio, and Pirates
she deadened it enough.
Just popped it over.
And
Tanagers, I think, were celebrating a little bit. They thought they had that point one.
Let's
Pirates
get another
says
one here
not
right
this
after
time.
it. Dang. Dang, yeah, you want to get another one right there off of that big play.
Well, the tip that time from Gap lands right in front of a diving Giorgio. Voss back to serve. Oh, Torres to Giorgio to right in. Brewer hits it right at Jensen that time, but hits it hard enough that it drops on the Tanager side right in front of Jensen.
I tell you, I thought it was on our side again.
Kolbaum checks out. Neerman checks in.
Nice serve. Neerman's got those down, those little soft ones.
Oh, nice spot there by Gap. Gap finds the Husky Gap there in the defense. Neerman played a little more cross. Kika played a little more line. She put it right in between them.
Ball comes over here to the guys that just like me when I get it. I don't know where to put it. I don't know where it's going.
Throw it back in.
Toss it back in.
Barnett back serving. Brewer to Giorgio. Right back to Brewer this time. Big swing. That was touched. Absolutely. No, they called the touch. They called it. They got it.
Oh, well, see, the celebration came early on the far side.
It did.
It looks foolish when you do it that way. Tipped right from the start here, but still exciting.
Yes.
Not as much fun.
Nope. Oh, a little miss hit there by... Miss hit that time by Van Rokel, toss wasn't the greatest, but off to the right side a little bit. Pushed it right that time. Knotted up here at 6. Kitka this time to Giorgio. Backs it to Heiritz with the tip. Get up there, Natalie.
Coming back across.
There we go, yep. Hannon's there.
Both teams look a little out on this possession.
Yeah, a
now
little discombobulated. We got some people running into each other. Askew sends that one back to Kitka. Torres hits that one in the net. Point for the Tanagers.
Race to 15.
Yeah, we don't play the set here to 15. Tanagers currently leading 7-6. Gap right to Kitka that time. Giorgio pushes outside to Torres. O'Neal pops it up. Kind of jammed her finger maybe a little bit, looked like that time. Tapped over by Askew. Heiritz with the tap in the middle, but Gap is there. Barnett. Outside to Askew again. And we're in the net. Heiritz in the net that time. And looks like Coach Gearing's going to call timeout. We'll take one with her. Back after this.
Elk Point native Dr. Devin Penfield and the team at the dentist at Elk Point believe that your family deserves the highest level of dental care in a friendly and relaxing atmosphere. That's why they're happy to provide the community with a low-stress, comfortable dental home. Patients are loving and having the latest technology in a small-town setting. Dr. Penfield and her team enjoy serving such a wonderful community. Schedule your appointment today by calling 605-356-2271.
Got to get this one almost here. Can't let them get away too far early in this one. And almost late in this one now.
Well, we're about halfway here. Giorgio to Torres off the block that time. It was tipped. Giorgio with the swing. Barnett with the dig. Doty pushes outside. Nice tip that time. Oh! Askew puts that one right in front of a diving Torres. Punches that one up over the scorer's table. Vermillion's got all the momentum right now. Huskies just need to get a good pass here, get a good attack, stay aggressive. All it takes is 1 point here to get it back. There we go, that's a good pass. Giorgio sends that one over to O'Neal. Jensen is going to send that one
good call.
deep, yeah. He went for that quick. Jensen kind of went off the end of her fingertips. That almost had like a backspin on it, like a shoot a basketball.
Kitka hollered out right away. Good call.
Yep. Heiritz serving. Right to O'Neal. Doty outside to Askew this time. Off the hands of Curry. Giorgio back to Curry. Off the block of Jensen that time. Lands in front of Giorgio and Heiritz that time. Kitka checks back into the game. O'Neal back serving for the Tanagers. Van Rokel to Giorgio. Pushed along by Curry. Popped up by O'Neal. Barnett to the outside. That's a tough ball. Van Rokel keeps it alive to Torres. That went off the net, off the hands of Doty, and falls on the Tanager side. Good job by Danica there, staying aggressive. All right, Torres heading back to serve, which means we got Holbaum back in the front row for the Huskies. Popped up by Doty, tight ball to the net. Barnett sends it out to Voss, and that's out. Just wide. Wow. She saw an opening. She just sent that ball wide. Oh, shoot. Torres serves that ball into the net. Doty back to serve for the Tanagers. Torres. Oh, nice shot there by Holbaum. Good dig though by O'Neal. Askew with the miss set. Yep, nobody touched it. 4 hits that time. Hey, what? Huskies hanging in there. We're just going to push a couple points here.
Giorgio on the serve. Stay out of the net.
Stay aggressive, Huskies. Stay aggressive. Barnett that time. Boss pops it up. All right, here's your opportunity. Torres and Cobom off the block. Oh, Brewer pushes it deep to O'Neill. Doty with the quick to... Oh, great dig by Kika that time. Torres sends that one to Cobom. Roll shot deep to Gap. Doty outside to Askew. Giorgio keeps it alive. Kicking it underneath it.
Nice play.
That's a kill.
Nice play. They were set up for that up the line there, and then took it to the middle.
Tanagers are going to take a timeout. So will we.
Todd's Electric Service with shops in Pier and Vermillion. We offer a full spectrum of electrical services covering Central, North Central, and Southeast South Dakota. We are licensed, insured, and ready to work on your agricultural, commercial, or residential project. Need a quote? Give us a call. Todd's Electric Service, the line to power.
We're back in a tight match and a tight games all the way through. Giorgio on the serve. Coming out of a timeout.
Yep, to Doty. Barnett tips that one over. Come on, Huskies, be aggressive. Back set to Brewer, big swing. Doty, we'll take it.
That'll work. Here we go.
Good.
Let's get another one.
Yep, good defense leads to good offense. Now the Tanagers are kind of reeling just a little bit. Huskies got to really work to keep the pressure on here with Giorgio serving.
Get one here, and I bet you got another timeout.
We'll see.
He was close.
Oh, tipped over that time by Barnett, but Giorgio's there. Kick cut outside to Brewer. Oh, actually. All right. She wanted to tip it. She was trying to go hard, deep corner that time, but a little too anxious.
Here we go, 12-12.
Baylor back to serve for the Huskies. Or, sorry, for the Tanagers. What am I talking about? There you go. Come on, Doty. Tip there by Curry that time. Doty outside to Gap off the block.
Good dig by Kika.
Oh, all the way outside this time. Good pull down, and that one goes to the net. Now the Tanagers have taken the lead. Now Coach Gearing's going to call a timeout. We'll be right back.
Quality care close to home. That's Horizon Healthcare in Elk Point. For immunizations and well-child visits to family health, we're right here for all ages with convenient hours and timely appointments. Local care for you and your family makes life easier with less travel, greater personal attention, and overall wellness for life. That's Horizon Healthcare's Elk Point Community Health Center.
We're back just in time.
Kika to Giorgio. Outside to Cobom. And off of the block with Barnett. Off of Cobom's hands. Falls on the Husky side. Now the Tanagers have match point here in set number 5. Giorgio to Curry that time. Pushes along. O'Neill to Doty, this time outside the Gap with the tip. Giorgio's there. Kika sends it outside to Cobom. Roll shot to the middle, right to O'Neill. Off the tip. Goes out of bounds. Tanagers win the set. Tanagers win the match. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back to wrap it up here in a minute.
Turbulent Games of Parker, your locally owned and operated family-friendly gaming store. They have a wide variety of Magic the Gathering cards going back at least 3 years, Pokemon cards, and more. They host a high school Dungeons & Dragons night every Thursday, and players from around the area are always welcome. They have a wide variety of miniatures and miniature games for your enjoyment. Visit Turbulent Games of Parker, your local store for all things gaming. Since the 1960s, McClory Engineering Inc. has been committed to providing professional civil engineering and land surveying services to our tri-state public and private clients. We're a small firm focused on serving every client with professional and technical insights drawn from decade-long relationships. We will deliver the best engineered, planned, economical design projects for our clients through our knowledgeable staff. Contact McClory Engineering Inc. and find us online, McCloryEngineering.com.
Back as the Tanagers take an exciting match from the game 1 all the way to game number 5. Tough outcome, but exciting for the fans to watch. Good effort on both sides by both teams. The Huskies will be at home on Tuesday against we don't know who.
No, but with Vermillion, with this win, that could very well bump them ahead of T, which would mean EPJ could very well get another crack at the Tanagers next week. But we won't know those until those seedings are set later this week. But we do know the Huskies will be the 3 seed and will be playing at home next Tuesday night. And we will be back next Tuesday night to bring you all the action.
Kendall and I will be Thursday at home against the Redfield Pheasants in football action, quarterfinal football action. So
yes,
good one here
Caroline
tonight.
will also be there on Thursday.
Oh yeah, it's
Don't
Caroline.
leave.
We just assume she's there. If the camera's running, Caroline is there.
Her out or she's not going to be there. So
well, yeah, we can go with it. But good job here fun game tonight.
Yep.
Tough one for the Husky.
Tough way to wrap
ladies,
up the regular season, but the nice thing is this loss doesn't end your season. Start postseason next week.
And they might welcome another little rematch here at home.
So we'll see what happens, but we will be back with volleyball action next Tuesday. Once again, football on Thursday this week. Hope everyone has a safe weekend, and thanks for watching here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Have a good night.